Hello, this is Padge and welcome back to Sunless Sea, Zubmariner. And we have got to Venderblight, which is where we needed to get. We had someone to drop off. They literally did get dropped off. They fell off the ship. But never mind, that's not my problem. We got them to where they needed to be. That is as far as our contractual obligations went. So, done. We got stuff out of it. Great. We've also been to see a very, very old person by the name of, where was his name? The first curator, that was it, this guy here. He wants colours. Don't know what those colours are or how to get them. Well, I do know what the colours are. I don't know how to get them. And that's something we will probably have to get around to doing at some point. But we are done here. We are done here. We are almost done here. We've got one more thing to do. We need to have a look in our hold and see what we've got. We have lots and lots of colours. I don't think we've got anything we can sell. We'll have a quick look. Yeah, so the Charnel Lounge. Do you have tomb colonists? Drop them off here for payment. No, we only had the one, which is fine. We can't sell any news of anything. The other thing I noticed when playing this game is there are a lot of things which are given to you or you are earned doing certain jobs, and the game encourages you to spend them on things, and you don't really know what you're going to get, or at least someone of my temperament and experience with this game doesn't know what's going on anyway. So I have spent stuff and then regretted it, which is something I'm trying to avoid if at all possible. Now, as it stands, we've got 9 supplies and 10 fuel. So I think, seeing there's nothing here I can sell, and I thought I had a tomb colonist to sell, but obviously I don't, we're probably best just having a mooch around, see what we can find, having a look on the map, getting some more port reports, going back to the Admiralty, and I'm still not saying that right, am I? Admiralty, that's the word, and just making a little bit of monies, really. So let's crack on and see what's going on. Oh, we have more bats. Lots and lots of bats around here. Can we take them on? They're worth taking down. They drop supplies. We've got Loan of Terror to not have them worry us too much. Come, Ed. Oh, have they spotted us yet? We'll see in a second. Oh, I don't even know where the centre is. Sort of there. There we go. Oh, they're on us now. Just get your fly swatters out. There we go. Boom. Gone. Disposed of. Have any of you guys seen the Three Amigos where they eat the bats? Is it possible to eat the wings? I can understand the meaty centre, but the wings? Don't know. I don't think it's like a chicken wing, put it that way. They are succulent with stolen blood into the pot. Those little bones are troublesome, and the flesh a little gamey, but salt them well enough and they're quite edible. Awesome. Right, we can turn that off now. Right, so let's have a gander around, see what is in the area. I don't think there's... Yeah, you see, this is the thing I like about this game, but it's also very annoying. Things move. From what I gather, not too far, but they move nonetheless. And we fed the crew. Discovered Pickett's Bluff. A sluggish wave the ship pitches. That's nothing to worry about. So yes, we are looking for our father's bones on this playthrough. We also, if at all possible, going to build a submarine. I hear good things about under the water, under DC, but I've never really got there yet. So it's something we definitely want to have a mooch on at some point. And obviously it'd be nice to get some more crew. We only have the cook who likes to wipe his nose on his sleeve, which is never a good sign for a cook, in my experience. Oh dear. We have a live berg here. Is it called a live berg? I can't remember. We'll turn the light off though. Oh dear. Does he see us? Shh, he sees us. Speed up, speed up. Yeah, he's not interested in us. We've got Sensors Arch. The air trembles. A breath of change passes. Is he coming for us? Leave me alone. Just need to get out of his way. So as soon as we get around this corner, I'm sure we'll be fine. We've got a port there, worst case scenario. Codex. Yeah, let's slalom around here and lose him. There we go. He's not interested. He's not interested. There we go. Boom. Lost. Big up my evasion skills. And we'll just pull in and hopefully all is well. An Isle of Answers. Alright, well, let's get on there. Codex, a desperate cave full of mute exiles and an inexplicable colony of shivering, bad-tempered monkeys. Well, yeah, they're cold. I couldn't stand them being upset. That's fine. Right, so all we can do here is compile a port report. So that's fine. No one will speak. This is a challenge. The exiles see many come, fewer leave. Some are even willing to communicate, but their gestures are unfamiliar, the meanings unclear. Even when you can understand, these are answers without questions, as useless as a key without a lock. Okay, well, we buy stuff? Well, we can buy stuff. We've got no money to buy stuff. Okay, thank you very much, Lee. See you soon. Doodle pip. And onwards we go. I'm thinking when we get down to about 4 fuel, that will be when it'll be worth going back. I think the fuel is going to run out before the supplies do. So that's nothing too worrisome. I've heard bad stuff happens when you run out of fuel. It hasn't happened to me as of yet, because I've heard that bad stuff happens. So I've tried not to run out on fuel. I think that makes pretty much a decent amount of sense. Oh, I pressed the wrong button there. Turn that off. So we have found Whither, and they are well. It looks like they're mining stuff here. It's all very colourful. Could be, you know, like pots of sewage and stuff. No idea. No idea. Whither, a chilly city beside a waste of salt. Oh, so is it salt then? You'd have thought if it's a waste of salt, the ice wouldn't be around. Or is it just too cold for it to do anything? Don't know. I feel we're jumping ahead of ourselves there. Behind the great arch over the bay, the pale wastes stretch, white and silent as the face of the moon. From here you might almost imagine they were snow. North of the city, the salt pools fizz with an unlikely colour. So we can explore the town. Let's explore the town. Whither is a quiet, chilly town of grey stone and closed courtyards. The people are neither exactly unfriendly nor exactly hospitable. They have the irritating habit of answering a question with a question. Here and there are odd sights tucked away. A walk by the shore. The Black Sea whispers on the beach. Another soft sound is audible above the waves. A woman in an iridescent green gown waves vaguely from a rock near the shore. Sorrowful sighs waft across the water towards you. An idiot castaway? A mermaid? Of course not. Mermaids are a preposterous myth. So we can approach. The poor woman won't answer your hails, but she's obviously in need of assistance, or we can avoid. She's probably a pirate or a drownie or someone's feral aunt. You've got to avoid those feral aunts. I've got a bit of a crazy aunt. Yeah, she's definitely on her own agenda, that's for sure. Let's approach. We're friendly people. The poor woman won't answer your hails, but she's obviously in need of assistance. Oh. Okay. A fanged mouth rears from the water, big enough to bite a boat in half or swallow a pig. The woman contorts and slides into the water. She's the tip of the monster's tail. This will be untidy. Okay, so we can obliterate it. It's a formidable beast, but you're formidable too. Hiver's challenge. We can flee. It's always preferable to fight sea serpents from inside a ship, not from inside a serpent. Withdraw as best you can. Oh dear, this isn't good. What's that? 20%. So I've got a better chance of fighting than I do actually running away. See, this is what happens when you try and help people. And people wonder. There was this article. In the tabloids over here a few years ago now, a woman, an elderly woman, I might add, fell over in the street, and she was on the floor, writhing in pain, for over an hour, and no joke, according to CCTV, over 10 people walked past her, just walked straight past her, didn't ask to see if she was okay, didn't stop. What the hell? What the hell? What's the world come to? But then, I suppose, if they'd have come up to her and she'd morphed into a giant snake ready to bite your face off, you can understand why they would avoid her. But As I said, helping people doesn't get you anywhere these days. Let's try and obliterate it. A terrible toll. The beast scales are proof against pistol shot, and it wreaks terrible havoc before you manage to bring it down. You harvest its bones and scrape its hatching young from along the rocks by the shore. Iron 51 failed in the challenge. Try again and you may have better luck. You now have 1 harlot fry, a bucket of tiny but razor-toothed serpentines. You now have 3 Stygian ivory. The black bones of Z monsters make for startling corsets, and I've lost a crew. Yeah, well, it could have been worse. I expected worse to happen. Was worse happened? I don't think so. I reckon I got off pretty lightly there, all in all. I expected much worse. Let's go back to Whither now that that's gone. Right, so we can gather some intelligence, and that is all. So let's gather some intelligence. The citizens of Whither enjoy questions, so much so that they always answer a question with another question. This can make intelligence gathering frustrating. Are you asking for any particular reason? At what time of day? Is that your hat? Might it be 6? It could be 6. Eventually you cobble together enough implication and supposition to compose a report. Cool. Right, so I think we are done here. Now we've got this House of the Question. Northwest of Whither Town, the House of the Question stands alone. Should we go and check it out? We've had quite a lot happen to us so far. Let's check it out. Northwest of the Whither Town, the House of the Question stands alone. Here, the initiates of the house make offerings to the 3 gods of the deep Z, and perhaps a 4th who's not a god. It's the one place in Whither where you can sometimes get a straight answer, for a price. Gaining the attention of a god is useful chiefly for lifting curses. So it probably wasn't good annoying the god in the last episode. Defy the gods. This will increase your iron and hearts by 5 each, up to 110, and set your terror to 0, but you will never be able to remove any god's curse or benefit in certain other ways. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to, cut off my nose to spite my face so early in the game. No, the gods have done nothing to me as of yet, other than maybe throwing a mermaid sea serpent type thing to eat one of my crew, but we'll let that slide. I've got 10, or I did have 10. We've got 9 now. That's still plenty. That's still plenty of people to whip, to scrub those decks, to be my slaves. So that's fine. We better just skedaddle before anything else goes on. We've got no money. I can't sell anything. Let's just crack on. Let's have a quick look at the map before we carry on, though. Whither is very high up this time around. Very high up. Let's just zoom out. So we're looking at east and central here, so below Mutton Island for the chef. We can probably do that once we've been to Fallen London again. So let's continue northwards, skate along the top of the map, and then sort of come back down and try and fill in the blacks here, just to see what is going on. As it stands, we've got a bit of fuel left to play about with. We can also turn off the light, I suppose. There's no need for that for the time being. Our terror is relatively low. We can have a bit of shore leave when we get back to London, which is relatively cheap. And hopefully get enough monies to make all this worthwhile. And I'm hoping now I'm skipping through here. There's something on the other side. Well, this is a waste. No, this is a waste. Great. Please don't crash. It's tight. It's like threading a needle. Oh, no. Oh, dear. Okay. Yep, so not good. That's fine. Oh, no. No. Yes. There we go. Perfect. Well, we'll edit that in post. That's fine. No one saw that. Now, the last time I came across here, there wasn't a lot to the north. It's nice to know that we're at the top of the map, though, so there's nothing beyond this to search out. So at least we can sort of frame the area we're in. And we've fed the crew. Discovered the Puckridge's lookout. Ooh, okay. Let's throw our Z-Bat out. Is there anything going on? Anything in the area? There are no islands within the Z-Bat's range. Jeez. Well, that's not too shabby. We're almost down to 5. I might just do like a Z shape on the way back. How are we looking? Yeah, you see there's something here. So let's we'll just get to this little island here. If there's nothing beyond this, we'll skirt down south, I think. We enter Stormbones. Saint Egluis sends his fire to dance in the air on deck. Very far away, we see the great light of the Ragged Crow. Where the bloody hell was that? I see nothing. You lie. We've got some mist. Oh, what's that? A tyrant moth. That is way too big for me. No, 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 no. No, no. Away we go. Oh, we've got something here, though. Really? Codex? We're back in Codex. But we went to Codex. But we didn't officially find it, though, supposedly. Oh, and there's the Lifeberg. Puckeridge's Lookout. So that must be... So is that the same Lifeberg as before? It seems very much out of its way, unless it's trying to hunt us down. That's not good. Boreal Reach? Is this snow? Touch it and it puffs to vapour. Your crew huddles close to the warmth of pipe and funnel. Oh, it's a bit chilly around here then. That's not good. And as it turns out, we need to be heading back anyway. So let's just uncover this one last... oh dear. This one last bit here. We done that? Yes. Right, so let's bagger off down. Get out of the way. So yeah, I think we'll head back to London now. There were, on my last playthrough, a lot more places to visit in this little area. So that's not too good. We'll go dead south, I think. Hopefully we'll find at least one or two more on the way back. I don't want to pull myself too far out of whack of where we're going now, or else I will no doubt pay for that with running out of fuel. And I have no monies to buy any fuels, so that would not be good. Let's throw the bat out. Anything out there, Batty? There are no islands within the Z-Bat's range. Great. We'll scoot back in. Just check out this one last bit. Now, I know it's not essential to cover... Ah, there must be 2 Lifebergs. That's not very handy. The air trembles. A breath of change passes. Alright, I want to uncover this block, but I don't want to have the Lifeberg pick us up. Boom. Turn, 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 turn. Away, away. Oh, he's found us. Oh dear. I think he's a little bit slower than a snow, so it's nothing too much to worry about, he says. One thing which is worrying though is I am running very quickly out of fuel, so let's see if we can take... Oh, is he after me still? Right, we're going to go for the bats. Hopefully, if we can get him, they stop moving so quick. Quickly, 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 quickly. We've got to keep moving. Can't stop. Oh, they've given up. Right, so if we back up now. Shoot! There we go. So, worst case scenario, we could probably sell the supplies for fuel if it's bad. If it's bad, I'm sure we'll be okay. We've read all that today, so I won't read it again. But I'm a little bit annoyed. There's nothing out here really. We'll go the long way around. Maybe there's something on here. Tanachuk. Discovered Tanachuk. 50 fragments. Oh, going back out. There we go. Can we pull in here? Fed the crew. And yes, we are almost out of fuel. This is where I get a little bit nervy. Not good to run out of fuel ever. Probably worse if we were, you know, in a plane, but even so. We're close. Wow, we are like so far away. I'm going to let the terror come up a bit. Oh, more bats. Let's stop. Can I attack these guys? You close? I just thought you were close. Why can't I shoot? They're attacking me. Why can't I attack them? Okay, flee, 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 flee. I have no idea why I can't attack them. It's because my light's off? Don't know. Just leave me alone. Leave me alone. They're quicker than me. There's not a lot I can do about this. Ah, there they are. Right. So, well, I'm just going to have to pull in because we are knackered. Unless... Are they leaving us alone now? They are. Right, we've just got to get back to London. We have taken such a beating off that. That was not good. Not good at all. Oh, God. I don't even know if we're going to make it back now. The light's going to have to stay off if we want a chance of making it back. There's just nowhere around here I can go to pick up any more fuel or repair other than London. Azela raises her head, sniffs sharply. Blood on the wind. Yep, it's our blood. Never mind. Never mind. So when we pull, hopefully we'll be able to get a couple of Admiralty's orders or whatever it is we were after. What was it after? Favours. Favours, that's what we were after. 3 favours, I believe. So, here goes nothing. Let's just slow down a second. What does it say here? An offer of assistance. Oh, hi, Captain. Out of fuel, are we? That was unwise. We can help. For a reasonable price. Under the circumstances. Hee hee. No, I've got no... Oh, to tow me. That's fine. Salvage rights. Well then, we can give you a lift, but we're legally entitled to take your ship and cargo. God bless the masters of the bazaar and their salvage laws. God bless them. This will remove your ship and replace it with something minimal and a tiny bit of fuel. You'll probably lose your cargo too, but you'll keep any cash and lodgings, and at least you'll be alive. No. I'm all good. What's this say? Desperate measures. Without fuel, your ship is just an oddly shaped house located somewhere you really don't want to live. This will disappear as soon as you have fuel. If you're in a position to purchase some, don't worry about it. So search your supplies for something of use. There must be something you can repurpose as fuel, which we don't need. A last few supplies. Very little remains to you, but if you're lucky, perhaps there's something you can use. A matter of luck, it could go either way. And that takes up 1 supply, so we can make a sacrifice to storm. Make a sacrifice to stone. Make a sacrifice to salt. Salt doesn't like us. No, we can abandon ship. No, that's fine. That's so dismal. We're home now. We're here. We're done. Boom. Dock. An inspection by the Ministry of Public Decency. Some things are too illegal for the Customs Service to admit the existence of. The Ministry are here looking for those. Well, we have nothing to hide, so we shrug and invite them to search your ship as thoroughly as they would like. Which is great, yes. They leave scuff marks on the newly scrubbed decks and take great pleasure in tangling the rigging. They find nothing more dangerous than mouldy ship's biscuit. Bastards. The lights of London welcome you home. This story only appears when you've been at sea for a little while, which we have. Collect messages from the harbour master, which is the only thing we can do, so why not? All the clatter and song of the dockside. It soothes the soul. Are there messages for you? Well, let's see. Something has changed underneath. Another day. Time, the healer. Your time at Z will change you and London. Someone wants to sign on. That's all for now. You have one of this another day, a free evening, which will be good for our shore leave. And the Rose Market bustles on Rose's Wharf. Who will be there today? Okay, so what do we do? What do we do? I think we'll go to the Admiralty first. Visit the Admiralty's survey office. They'll pay for information from Z captains. Find out what and how. The Admiralty's picket fleets and intelligence networks are long gone. The survey office pays Z captains a small sum for recent information. Visit and investigate ports to gain port reports and trade them in here. The first time you trade in a port report, you'll gain Admiralty's favour. Cool, we need that. So, let's give them Hunter's Keep. I trust the sisters are keeping well. They are citizens of her enduring majesty, notionally. So we no longer have a port report. We've got some echo, which is great. We have fuel, which is even better. Yes, it's all been confirmed. Awesome. We'll give them Venderblight as well. What have the nearly dead been up to then? So we've got 10 echo for that. And from what I gather, the further away it is, the more echo you get, which is cool. And we've got more fuel. Great. Whither. I refuse to ask any questions. I don't want to give them the satisfaction. You have no longer port report. That's fine. 20 echo for that. And more fuel. Oh, we've got 3 favours now. Great. We might as well put them all in. So we'll do Codex next. Exiled for giving answers. That's Whither for you. Anything new? That's 20 echo, 1 fuel, and 4 favours. Oh, and we've got an accomplishment. And that would appear to be it. We could take on the extra mission, I suppose. Ask if there's anything in particular they need. Well, if we can be assured of your discretion. The Admiral will see you now. The Admiral deals directly with more sensitive commissions. Oh, okay. You're ushered into his office of mansions, Pyre. A cramped room with a vast desk. He surveys you across that desk. Ah, yes. The merchant captain of whom we hear such complicated things. The Admiral will purchase intelligence from you. Okay, so a deplorable end. Ah, right, so here we go. At the Promethean Club, the Admiral dropped hints about your father and about his deplorable end. What does the Admiral know? So unlocked when memoirs, your past is a soldier, which we have. Unlocked when your father's bones, a cold trail is, which we also have. Yes, I think... Let's ask him if there's anything in particular he needs. Yeah, we'll do that first. This port. Speak to our agent there and return. We'll see that you're rewarded. Visit the port below and return to London. You can check the details in your journal at any time. So we are going from somewhere northeast of London. From Mount Palmerston. Okay, well, that's alright. Okay, let's see what he knows about my daddy. Yes, there was a certain report. King Eater's castle, the empty temple at the end of the world. Your father went there. No one makes the pilgrimage there if they intend to return. One way or another, no pilgrim returns home. I've heard that they stay. I've also heard that they go on, somewhere even further. It is a regrettable place, Captain, the King Eater's castle, and its pilgrims do regrettable things. If you go, do not take any who are dear to you. The King Eater's castle is in the far southeast of the map. Go there if you must. Seek King Eater's castle in the far southeast. Okay, so we know where we are heading. Great. What do we have in our hold? We've got a harlot fry, a bucket of tiny but razor-toothed serpentines, and Singian ivory. The black bones of sea monsters make for startling corsets. Secrets. Okay, so let's pop back into London for a second. We could visit... Yeah, we've got 3 secrets. We could visit university. The university has an inexhaustible appetite for secrets, Z specimens, and other tidbits of esoteric lore. Provide a secret to prove yourself worthy of entry. Find secrets by locating locations of interest or in foreign ports. Done it. Quite impressed. Oh yes, the university's maritime liaison whispers breathily. Oh yes, this is quite a tasty one. Let me explain it to you. He explains, teeth glinting. So I've lost a secret, but I've got favours, which is great, and I've gained some pages. Cool. The alarming scholar is mercurial, to say the least. A creature of sudden moods and provoking teeth. Possibly her. Is it her? Appointment as University Maritime Liaison was precautionary. To keep his, is it his? Raise a sharp enthusiasm from causing too many injuries in the faculty. Ah yes, the scholar whispers breathily. I have a budget for acquisitions. What have you brought me? If you have any knowledge items that the scholar will buy, they will appear below. So we have an outlandish artifact. How many outlandish artifacts do we have? 1. I don't really want to get rid of that. I did that last time I played, and it just cut off me being able to do other things. So when I've got an abundance of those, then we shall do that. So we'll just leave for the time being. You have business to attend to, and besides, the scholar keeps snapping her teeth like a mechanical trap. Looks effeminate, I would say. I think it's the lips and the big eyes. Yes. We won't look too deeply into that. Alright, so what to do next? London, she's the greatest city on the Underzee, and don't you forget it. We can go to the Rose Market. We can carouse in Wolfstack Docks, which might be worth doing. What's our terror at the moment? 29. That's not too bad. We can hire more crew. We need to repair, that's for sure. And a new recruit. With another day, a new recruit. You have 10. Oh, we can do that. Let's have a look at our recruits. Who awaits your attention? Someone wants to sign on. On later visits, different officers will sometimes be available. If there's more than one choice, you can choose one per visit. Engage an officer, the sigil-ridden navigator. Let me guide your ship. I know all the Z. How it was, how it will be. Please, the headaches only stop when I'm working. And the navigator is a first officer who increases mirrors and veils. Well, we haven't got a navigator, so that's good. Or we can engage a Zayla. What desperate desire has led this one to sign on? Who cares? They're very keen. Consequently, they're cheap. Oh, okay, they will simply increase your crew by 1. 5 echo. That's not too bad. First things first. Unlocked with no more than 0 sigil-eaten navigators, which we don't have. Unlocked with another day, which we have plenty of. Wow, it's going to cost me 50 echo. I need to repair. Perhaps not. Let's we better repair because we are knackered. So let's put them into the dry dock for repairs or sometimes other purposes. Visit the Admiralty fuel stores. If you've done good work, the Admiralty will issue you with a book of little chitties. This will exchange 1 point of Admiralty's favour for 2 to 3 fuel. A tough challenge. Oh, I'm not going to waste that if it's going to be a tough challenge. Lead, Beta and Stained Rod Shipyard. NH will do a fair job for a decent price, but they have a reputation for cutting corners. If you're badly damaged and short of money, this is worth a go. I am short of money and I am badly damaged. How much would it cost? 75. I haven't even got 75 echo. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Dear. So much is I've done legitimately 100 echo. The Ratafon London are remarkably skilled engineers and they know ships well. They are not, however, reliable. Payment is in kind, not currency. This will repair some of your hull. How much? Difficult to say. Matter of luck. So I need to give it 3 supplies. I currently have 3. And unlocked with no more than 0 wretched Mog. This isn't good. This isn't good. Okay, we better see what we can trade. So let's go to Rose's Wharf. The Rose Market caters to collectors and eccentrics, anyone with exotic tastes and the gumption to harass sea captains. According to the archaic rules of the market, you can only make 1 trade per visit. Choose wisely. People at Rose Market will pay above the usual price for specific goods. Okay, so is there anything here that they want to buy off me? Escort some interested acquaintances to the Rose Market. They hope to make satisfying trade. This will usher in a new day at the Rose Market and perhaps new buyers. Now, if I do this, I lose my shore leave, which will probably better for the crew. So let's do that. Oh, I can't do it now. Oh, I can. Here we go. There's no data here. Try to enjoy yourself. How much is that going to cost me? 10 echo. We can do that. Unlocked when romance a child in London is... Don't know. Right. Yeah, let's do it. There is no danger here. Try to enjoy yourself. This will reduce your terror. You might run into trouble or romance. A marvellous night out. Sea shanties, fine food and the warmth of a pub fire. And something more. You are fortunate. You've lost 5 terror. Is that all? You've lost 10 echo. Fine. You now have one of this. Recent news. Okay. And you have lost another day. That's fine. That night in Wolfstack, you find yourself sharing a table with... Oh, a likely lass. She tipsily claims to be a spy. Whatever she is, she's easy to like. And when the evening ends, you're still together. Ooh, sexy time. We can have a dapper chap. An elegant fellow with a presbyterian accent and an unexpectedly delighted laugh. By the evening's end, it seems natural that he should accompany you home. Someone whose name you do not afterwards recall. Your only love is the Z. You take comfort where you find it, but that is all it is. Oh. Ships in the night. Quite literally, ships in the night. I think we will do a likely lass. The next morning, she gives you a pewter locket. As you reach for it, she grips it briefly in her fist. Don't you dare forget me, she says. Oh dear, we've got one of those. You now have a locket of a likely last portrait, and we've lost 3 more terror, which isn't too bad. Isn't too bad. Right, so let's let's sell stuff. We don't want to sell the fuel, and we can't sell anything else in the hold. There must be someone who wants to buy this. What about the Wolf Stack Exchange? Ah, there we go. 28. That's not bad. We shall sell all of those. And does someone else want to buy anything? Anything at all? Surely someone wants to buy 129. Someone wants to buy my... what's it called? Surplantings, that was the word I was looking for. Right. He sells armor and guns and stuff. We can have a better gun. Yeah. Oh, we need to fix the hull. That's what we need to do. So we don't want to buy too much. No, it's not worth spending any money on that at the moment. Let's repair. So let's go back to that. London. And we want to put our ship in dry dock. Yes. And then, is it 75? So that's going to leave me 50. So we have to buy a few more bits of fuel and supplies. Let's risk it for a biscuit. LNH will do a fair job. All shall be well, and all manner of all things shall be well, probably. 60 hull. Oh, okay. So yeah, we did fine. Great. Cool, even cool. Right. We could exchange fuel. Oh no, we said we wouldn't do that, do we? Yeah, it's good enough for now. Thank you. And then we will go back to the shops, buy some more fuel. We're going to go on a longer trek if possible. We need to go south this time though. So let's buy supplies. 3. So let's buy 2 of those and 1 of those. And that's all we can do, I think. Let's have a look at the Merchant Venturer. An urchin tugs your sleeve. Governor wants a word. A brooding figure waits at the lamp's light's edge. I have need of a reliable agent. Failing that, an inventive one. Here are my requirements. He has very specific needs, but he'll pay much better than market rates, and he won't ask how you came by these things. An occurrence. Your objective. The venturer's venture quality is now 1. Okay, and the venturer has a request. Speak to him further, or check your journal. Okay. I can't speak to him. He won't listen to me, as it turns out. Wow, he wants a lot of romantic literature, or lots of skintalak, which I don't have. Yeah, lots of literature. Okay. Can't help you at the moment, but we'll come back to you. What do you want? A very fine evening to you, Captain. What might you call the Mentor is very fond of adventurous sea captains, and he would like to offer you what you might call a dispensation on account of he is so fond of sea captains. Behind the blind bruiser on the dock stands a dray piled high with fuel and supplies. Ooh. Accept the dispensation. Do make sure you have 15 points of space in the hold, or come back later. It would be embarrassing to leave it on the dock. We can inquire further, or we can refuse. Now, I've done this before. You do become a criminal, which isn't the best. Who is this patron? Is there a catch? He runs a very fine and very liberal establishment just across the river, which is much patronised by sailors and by men of wit and vinegar. A public house, and there is no obligation to speak of. My patron would hope only that you might remember him kindly, and I suppose that is the opportunity should arise for you to return his kindness, that I do not imagine he would refuse your offer. Ah, so we'll be in someone's pocket. No! Oh. Ah. Hang on, what did I press then? The dark speckled Admiral. Can we get more fuel while doing this? 1 point of favour. How many points do we have? 4. I think that's worth doing. That's how we're going to get our fuel, so let's do that. Ask if the Admiralty can provide a little fuel to cover your costs. Cool. Now, if you've done good work, the Admiralty will issue you with a book of little chitties. How much would be 2 to 3 fuel? It's only 32% though. Let's try it. Let's do 1. The good. 3 fuel. The bad. The half-hour argument with the quartermaster who insists that your chitties have not been stamped by the Office of Incongruous Requests. Eventually, she grudgingly permits you to load your fuel cart. So I failed. And I've gained 2 fuel. And I've lost a favour. Well, that's better than nothing. I think we'll do that again. Oh, no, I can't. Okay, never mind. I think that is all we can do in London. So we are ready to set sail southwards in the next episode. But that is next time. So thank you for watching. As always, a like is appreciated. And I'll catch you in the next one. Take it easy.